I'm back, baby. Gosh, I don't even... Give me a minute. Oh my god, I have not made a YouTube video in like over a year, so I'm a bit awkward and rusty. Please give me some time to settle back into it. Okay. I forgot how weird it is to talk to a camera. I don't even know what to say. All right, fine, let's begin. Okay, here we are. Hi, I'm Angel, and it's been a long time. I shouldn't have left you without a dope video to step to. Your girl is back. It's been a minute. A lot has happened. 2020 happened to all of us. And I personally had a wonderful 2020. I know objectively, I'm a relativist, so I'm not really into the whole like absolute theories, but objectively, it was not a great year for most people, but a lot of people had a great year. They're just a minority and quiet because obviously when you're happy and a lot of people are not happy, you don't want to be telling people, well, I'm actually really happy. So obviously big things occurred globally. We have a global pandemic. There were a lot of social justice issues around the world. There was a lot of bad change for sure, but there was also a lot of good change. And what I think was great about the pandemic is that it was a disruptor. It changed the way things were. And sometimes you need to pick up a sifter and shake it to see what falls out and what's left behind. Just to speak in personal terms, I had a lot of time in my hands. So obviously I did a lot of thinking, introspecting, asking questions, healing old wounds. And I feel like I've grown, matured, evolved a lot. Acquired a lot of wisdom. This is what other people say. I would never use those words. Personally, I'm still a child at heart. That being said, I feel like I developed a lot of tools to deal with issues like mental health, to be a stronger person, to spiritual health as well. And I also experienced a huge shift in my life direction, my career path. I don't know if this happened to you too. I know that a lot of people experienced this during the year last year. A lot of people had to ask themselves, how am I making money? Where can I make money? What do I want to do with my life? What is life? A lot of questions were asked last year, which is important because I feel like we were all, not all, but there was this global routine and everyone was just stuck in patterns and going with the flow and doing what everyone else is doing. But you need to stop sometimes to be like, why am I doing what I'm doing? Does it serve me actually? Am I connected to myself, my inner being, to something higher, to something bigger and greater than me in my actions? Or am I just kind of chugging along just because everyone else is? You know what I mean? Anyhow, I asked myself the deep questions and I came to some deep answers. And I feel like, whoa. Person I was at the beginning of 2020, the person I am now at nearing the end of 2021, huge difference, yet subtle, I would say. And what I feel helped me a lot in my process was watching videos, actually, watching other YouTubers and people sharing their personal experiences, their perspectives. And that is what creates an enriching inner world, I find. It's our interaction with one another, right? So I asked myself, who am I to share what I've learned with the world? I'm no guru, I'm no coach or whatever, although a lot of people have been telling me that I should be a life coach. But I realized that there is value in sharing because you never know how information reaches people. And I actually have a friend who I watch a lot of YouTube videos. I send her the videos. It doesn't reach her because she can't stand the people delivering the message. So the messenger actually colors the message, right? And so when I actually paraphrase what I watch and deliver it to her, she receives it and she understands it better. And so I thought, okay, well, maybe the way I say the same thing that tons of people are saying, maybe the way I will say it will reach somebody that it couldn't have reached in another way. You know what I mean? Like the way somebody might be like, there is a gelatinous substance with sucralin sugar in it in the fridge. You'll be like, huh? But if I'm like, yo, there's ice cream in the fridge, you're like, ah, All right, right. Thanks for looking out. I got you. So I'm going to be dropping a lot of videos on personal development, growth, healing work, forgiveness of self, forgiveness of others, relationships. Woo, child. Have I done introspection on that? Lots to talk about. Father wound work, mother wound work, confidence issues, growth issues. What is it to be mature, emotional intelligence, all of these things? What are they? I've spent a lot of time deep diving into them and my personal experiences. And I've done some what's that word? Autopsy, basically. Autopsy of my past experiences, past relationships. I'm excited to share them because I think what I am benefiting from, the information that I'm benefiting from, I really strongly believe that maybe you will benefit from it too, Obviously, there's no such thing as like a one-size-fits-all solution and you learn a piece of information, you watch one video, you're healed for life. Emotional, mental health is like physical health. It is ongoing. And that's one thing that I learned that I will talk about in more depth in another video. So I think that there is a space for the content that I want to share. And like I said, it's also related to my new career path. I put that into quotations because I'm like, it's weird to say new career path. It is the same path. It's just ongoing. I just instead of turning left, I turned right, but I'm still on a path, so it's weird to say new path. I was never really on a path to begin with, but I also was on the path. It's like everything that happened led me to where I am. So obviously I'm on the same path, but I didn't realize where I was going until last year. Maybe that makes more sense. Anyhow, last year I realized that I wanted to dive into novel writing. You must be like, quoi? I've actually been a writer since as far back as I can remember. I used to write as a kid all the time, be it in a diary, poems, songs. If you know, I used to be in a band with my ex and I've produced music that is on SoundCloud actually. And Spotify, that's the one I wanted to mention. I've written plays that were actually interpreted on stage and highly appreciated. Creative writing is so easy to me that it's second nature, like just storytelling, I'm always coming up with stories and scenarios. And to me, it's so normal, but people have told me wow, you have an amazing imagination, overflowing with creativity. But when it's just how you are and you feel like a weirdo in your head because you're constantly seeing things and imagining movies and talking to yourself. Yeah, I'm one of those people. Talking to yourself when you're alone because there's a movie playing in the back of your head while you're doing the dishes. You just think you're a weirdo. I decided, okay, you know what? For a while, I've wanted to be part of the Hollywood scene. Since as far back as I can remember, that's my dream, right? Is to be walk on a red carpet, be part of the movie and TV industry, have a TV show or a movie on Netflix. That's the dream. For a couple of years, I've been trying to get into screenwriting, but blockages. Now I know that they're divine blockages because the moment I had an aha moment thinking about my sister's journey, how she also was on a path and was hitting a wall for months and it was taking a toll on her psychologically, physically, mentally, really just degrading until she figured out that she needed to pivot her career path, her life path, really. And she left Paris, she moved to Cameroon, she has a whole new life now, and things just blossomed. And the moment she made that decision to go down a path she didn't know or didn't believe was open to her, all the signs, all the doors were opening for her. It's opportunities were springing out of nowhere. I'm telling you, this is the universe confirming to you, yelling at you, yas, baby, yas, finally you're on the right path. Come on, I'm going to show you everything you're going to try now. It's going to work out because this is the path you were meant to take. Everything you're trying over there, I'm going to block it because it's not going to serve you, honey, hunty, your inner beings, the beings of light around us, source energy, God, Allah, whatever you want to call it. They know, the energies, they know. And the universe is all constantly sending us messages and it's up to us to listen or not. Well, this goes into spirituality and beliefs. And I do highly believe that we are connected to something we don't see. And that part is playing with us, kind of like a video, like The Sims, we're The Sims. We are the characters and somebody is playing. So they know what's down the line. We don't. And we have a choice. We could either play with the other side or be lost in this world and kind of feel broken and disconnected and alone. So anyways, I had a moment in a shower last year in August 2020, and I was just thinking, and boom, I was like, wait a minute, why haven't I ever tried to write an actual book? Because in screenwriting, there are limitations, right? Screenwriting is kind of like a skeleton of a story, and then you have the director, you have the actors, and the editor, obviously, of the movie. Everyone kind of adds onto the initial script, and then it becomes its own thing. Sometimes actors change lines, director of photography can choose how a scene's gonna look, but it's not really detailed in the script. However, when I have stories in my head, they already are movies. I see everything. I see the scene. I see what my characters are wearing. I see what they look like. I see the expression on their faces. I see it all. And so when I thought about writing a novel, I was like, duh, girl. Obviously. So I would like to introduce you to Claudine Audigé. That is my pen name. I am Claudine Audigé, not just a Mangel. I got a new name, baby. And I wrote a novel. I wrote a romance young adult novel, and it will be available in ebook, print, paperback hardcover maybe, and an audiobook is coming in winter. I recorded all the content. Now I have to edit it. But yeah, it's very exciting. I am on this new path, this new journey. I am hoping that you will be into this. I would love to talk about the book that I've written called Lavender Kisses. It has so many feels. It's a feel-good romance, but also very emotional and also kind of self-help. I'm going to do a separate video where I talk about the book, but it basically touches upon a coming of age, like a young girl becoming a woman, family drama, the intricacies of mother-daughter relationships especially, and forgiveness, healing, growing. If you've ever asked yourself, how do I forgive somebody that has slighted me? I go into that in the book and kind of map it out for those who need a roadmap. But it's primarily a lot of fun. Every time I read the book, because I had to read it so many times over to edit it, I felt so much giddiness and happiness, and I felt like a teenager again, seeing life through a teenager's lens. There's a lot of me, obviously, in the main character. So I think if you love love, if you've been ghosted, if you have a tendency of running away from your problems instead of facing them, I think you'd like it. If you love young love, teenage drama, suspense, secrets, revelations, I mean, come on now. Early 2000s, lots of references in this book. If you love early 2000s music, Beanie Babies, Chuck E. Cheese, that kind of stuff. 80s ballads, pop rock ballads. And I created a few Spotify playlists for the book. If you know me, you know I love music, so I had to pair music and literature. So there's an official soundtrack for Lavender Kisses on Spotify, so you can listen to the songs as they are mentioned in the book, as they appear in the book. Kind of cool, kind of like in a movie. And also you can listen to the songs that the main characters of the book love, so it's kind of like their curated playlists. So you get a feel of who the characters are, what kind of music they listen to, and you can connect with them on another level. Anyhow, if you want to follow the book's journey, I would please ask you to go and visit claudineaudige.com and follow your girl on Instagram. I mean, if you're already following me at Mangelsays, that would be awesome. But you could also follow me at Claudine Audigé. So yeah, will I be doing reaction videos like I used to do? I'm not saying no. It's a possibility. If you are a person that used to watch me on MGN, Music Game News, and then you followed me here and you watched the reaction videos that I did solo on Mangelsays, there's a possibility that I will be doing that from time to time. Right now, that's not the plan because I have a lot of content I am so excited to share. I really want to talk about all of these interesting concepts, philosophical, spiritual, psychological, really get in there and help you maybe grow, evolve, change your perspective, feel better, feel good, feel happy, connect to happiness, connect to inner love, and feel free. I want to share that because that's how I feel right now in my life. So I want to share the tools that helped me get here, because I think you could get you there too. But yeah, I'm not saying no to reaction videos and the kind of content that I used to do. Yeah, I'm a creator. I make content. That's what we do. By the way, don't know if you've noticed, but new image quality, new camera, baby. I'm recording this, and this is my first video ever with this little Sony A7 Mark III. I live next to a train station, so you might hear sounds. As I was saying, new camera. I'm excited to see what this is like. Let me know in the comment section if you like this new camera quality or not. Also, please let me know, like, what's been going on with you. First of all, hi. If you've gotten this far, could you like drop a little wave emoji or a little hey in the comment section so that I know that you is here and we is connected? I would love that. Let's recreate a community here. Let's all connect. And yeah, please feel free to let me know in the comment section if there are any topics that you would like to explore, if there's anything that you are working on, or ask questions you're asking yourself. So I'm gonna wrap up the updates here, and thank you so much for watching and for giving your girl a chance. And I cannot wait to begin. Maybe I'll drop 2 videos so I can give you a little taste, a little amuse bouche of the kind of content I will be working on. Blowing a kiss to you, and I will see you in the next video. Ciao, thank you.